Hello. Audio check. Hello. I think I found the problem. Please let me know how the audio is working. It works. I hear it. Okay, Stephen. Good audio. Fantastic. All right. Well, let's try it again. Sorry about that. I found out the problem, and that was a surprise. Well, let's get the show started. Welcome everyone to Morty's Diner. Hope everyone's doing really well. And let's get started. Thank you for the tips, super chats, McLobster, $1.99. Thank you very much. All right, let's go ahead and hopefully everything works. It's a complicated technical show today. Let's give it a shot. Hang on. Hello. Are you telling me that there's no audio on that clip? I can't believe it. Oh, man. All right. Well, that sure puts the big kibosh on today's material. It's unbelievable. Well, hello, Nelson. Apparently, the voice microphone works great, but this damn Chrome thing is screwing me up. Okay, no audio on clip. Hear you speaking. Well, all right. I guess I'm going to have to revert to plan B, which is no plan. So let's go ahead and just make it up. Just make it up. So let's get some music on. Oh man, this is a big disappointment. It's time for a Mac. Yeah, you know, looking back a year ago when I bought or whenever it was when I bought the new computer, I decided to just get another PC, but yeah, maybe the Mac would have been just an iMac 24-inch, maybe would have been better, but yeah, well, you know, whatever. Well, let's say hello to the viewers. Hello, GD, Espresso Racer. Hello, Docs. By the way, Docs, that picture you put of the MAGA diner is beautiful. Beautiful MAGA Trump diner. I would have put two flags on each side of the Trump portrait, like an American flag on the left and the Betsy Ross flag on the right, something like that. But great looking MAGA cafe. No, I'm not going to do a third reboot. I'm just going to have to go back and do more work on, was it a cyber attack from Iran? I don't know. Thank you again, McLobster. Thank you, GD. All those people listed on the infamous penance list are watching. Oh, they're all watching. Sure, yeah. All right, well, Hello, Aaron. Hello, Elle. No Fold. I heard a lot about you, Morty. I heard you have a show about literally nothing. Is this true? No, that's not true at all. I definitely have great content. I have original content. But thanks for checking out the channel. Today is not indicative of the high quality of my show. Well, that's up to you to decide, but I'll have to go back and work on why that audio. These things never happened before on the other. Well, whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you, Stephen. Yeah. Hello, Pasta. Well, a month is a long time in today's high-tech world. I don't see what everybody's carrying on about. I took 7 weeks off, 7 weeks. And Rufus, using the sad music. Well, a lot of people like the whale music, but already we've got a complaint. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, I took care of myself, Pasta. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm disappointed because I had a phenomenal 2-hour show planned. And big disappointment. Happy birthday, Green Room. Well, this show is going to be a colossal dud. You know what I'll have to do is I'll open up the, I'll open up the invite link, which was not the plan. What a disaster. Exactly. I had it all worked out last night. I don't know why it's different today. We're fully stocked. Plenty of beans and tuna fish. Yeah, Jimmy, this channel is hater free. Okay. And more on that maybe in the future. If anybody wants to join the panel, talk about anything you'd like, we can do that. Otherwise, I'll close out this pathetic show and go back tinkering on the technical part to get that working. I'll tell you what, I've watched a few shows here and there over the last 7 weeks, and I don't know what the big deal is. I took some time off to take care of some stuff, and the insults and the hate have greatly been amplified by certain people, but I'm not going to discuss that, you know. And I don't know what the big deal is. Yeah, Rufus, well, it's more of a surprise, so I don't really want to tell you. Rather just present it as a surprise. It's not that you took time off, it's the way you ended it before you took time off. Well, not sure I get what you mean. How am I supposed to take time off properly, or to everyone's, you know, term of what's acceptable? Jimmy, Morty, I was a supporter of your shite show before you took your hiatus again. I think you're a nice guy. Oh, thanks very much, Jimmy. You know, I think it's a very good suggestion, a very good idea, and very important for people who run channels night after night, day after day, year after year, to take a healthy break. Some people, it wouldn't matter one way or the other. They wouldn't change or get refreshed or anything. Well, of course that's true, Rufus, of course. I feel good today. Yes, I went on some fake fishing trips and a 2-week fake trip to Italy. I had a very nice time. But we're not going to talk about that stuff. Okay, now we have a guest backstage, but you know, Docs is backstage, but I don't want to talk about, well, we'll see how it goes. Oh, let's bring on Docs. He just left. Rufus, we were worried about you a little bit. We thought you may have, oh, of course I have health issues, but I take care of them, unlike people who have rampant health issues who just, I'm not going to talk about that. Okay. Unwell. I am unwell. Yes, what happened to Docs? I was just going to click on to his, bring him on. See, it can't please anybody. Oh, man. Well, if anybody wants to come on, the invite link is posted. Here it is again. There's the link. I'm going to have to put on hold the plans I had for today's show, work out the technical kinks, and try it next time. Hello, Rich Mitch. How are you? This really is a show that's about nothing, because with my plans all akimbo, is that a word? I think so. I'm just going to, I'm just here, you know? I don't have any pictures or presentations planned, and I'm feeling so good. I don't really have any imaginative storytelling, which is different than pathological lying. I don't really have any imaginative storytelling in my head right now. There are 31 viewers, so I want to thank everyone for checking out the show today. Yeah, you know, isn't this interesting? You know, the hate and insults that my friend Breitling gets, just amazing. He produces great, comedic, original, highly creative. And I don't say that about people unless I mean it. Just really creative content, and he gets the hate. It's just incredible, you know. But, you know, whatever. I don't know what happened to Doc, so I was just going to click on him, and he left. He's such a temperamental fellow. No, we're not doing any face blasting today. Well, we don't do the face blasting. That's the thing. You know, but we're not going to talk about face blasting here today. Not talking about anybody else out there on YouTube running channels. Yeah, you know, it's not today's thing. Well, I don't know why, but he is a little bit. Morty will rise like the YouTube film. Well, I did get up out of bed today at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I did set my alarm because I did not want to be sleeping when it was showtime at 12:30, so I set my alarm for 11, 11:15, and 11:30, but I woke up at 10 o'clock, so yeah. Trump was so bored in your absence he invaded Iran. Well, we're not going to talk about Iran or Trump today. I heard some of the shows that some people did about talking about Trump and Iran, and I'm not going to comment on any of that stuff today. Better music, peppy, upbeat. I like it. Thank you, Rufus. Morty, have you heard from Jack? Well, he's out there somewhere, and all the best to him. The link is up. Anybody can join. Even GD, you can join the panel. I had such high hopes for today's show. Well, I had the whale music on earlier, and people were saying it was too much of a downer, so now we have this playing. Max, I thought you were returning with a disruptive face blasting campaign. I don't do the face blasting. I've never done that. That's, those other channels. And no, I had videos highlighting that stuff, but I don't do that here. Do you like Dave Brubeck? No, not really. Though Clint Eastwood did I guess it was a TV series or a cable show about piano, and one of the episodes was about blues piano players, and it's probably on YouTube or wherever it was, PBS, I don't remember. And on the blues episode, he had people like Dr. John and some others. And he had Dave Brubeck on that, who played a blues number, which was a really extraordinary performance, an extraordinary piece. It was a deeply spiritual, gospel blues kind of feel. And but I don't listen to Dave Brubeck. I never really got into that. Do you feel obligated to like intellectual jazz or stuff like Coltrane or Miles Davis? 40 years ago, I was at the library, and they had the record albums there, and they had Bitches Brew by Miles Davis, which was such a big deal of an album. So I thought, I'll take this home and play it and see what all the fuss is all about. And I remember when I was at the librarian desk checking it out, there was another guy there who was checking out some books, and he saw me holding the album to get checked out. And he looked at it and he made a gesture and he made a look on his face like, So he must have been some jazz aficionado. But I brought it home and played it a couple times, and I just didn't connect with it at all. So whatever the greatness is of Miles Davis, or his brilliance or genius, I just don't. I don't get it. Does not connect with me at all. And I have to say the same about John McLaughlin, who's an unbelievably genius guitar player. In a class like with Alan Holdsworth, I just don't get it. I don't feel anything. I don't get it, And this Coltrane worship and Miles Davis worship, I just don't connect with it. I don't understand it. As much as I've, sought out why it's so acclaimed and mythical. Yeah. Well, a disappointing show. I had such great plans for today's show. The technical aspect did not work out. What can I tell you? Hey, I just looked, and one of the haters is streaming right now, and his chat is filled with hateful comments about Morty. Isn't that typical? Boy, what a sad bunch of people. Sad, pathetic. Anyway, okay, so I don't know what happened to Docs. I thought we were building something here, Morty. Okay. Rufus, making a pot of coffee. Once I get settled, I might jump on and have a chat. The McLaughlin Trio album with Paco de Lucia, yeah, and Al Di Meola is fantastic. I've heard that, and I just don't connect with that kind of music. You know, there's a video on YouTube of John McLaughlin appearing on the Johnny Carson show, and where he plays an acoustic number with the band, very old song called Cherokee, an old standard, and it's an extraordinary performance, but you can look that up if you're interested. See, here we're not doing any hate, but over there, they can't wait to hate. What a sad, sad statement on society. Stephen, you have 33 viewers, Morty. Your opposition only 15. Well, listen, they can have 15, they can have 1,000, or, you know, of course, there are those that pay for live viewers. They can have 200, 100, 150, but it doesn't matter, you know. I got my thing here, and it's good, and it's clean, and it's sanitary. And it's above board and dignified. So, you know, people will go where they want to go for their YouTube viewing. But I will honestly say to the audience, I'm disappointed in the technical foul-up today, because I really had some great stuff planned for today's show. But I will work on it and get that all figured out. But if you want your hate, go, there's other channels on right now. Go check it out and enjoy your, you know, your sad lives. Jealousy. I don't know, regarding that question before about Jax, where was that? Where was that question? About Jax. Well, yeah, I don't know what Jax is doing, but if he does come back, I will certainly be watching the show, because, yeah, but I have no updates or information on that. Have you considered hiring a young intern to manage the technical aspects of the show? Well, that would be a great idea, but I don't have any money to give to an intern. Interns often work for free to gain experience, but yeah. Yeah, they're all watching. It's so sad. Hire the shroom. I don't have any money to pay anybody for technical, you know, support. I sold 2 of my pew-pews last week. That's how bad the money situation is. I mean, they can be replaced in the future. They're present, current models, but, I'm still supplied, well enough supplied, but I sold 2 of them. That's the truth. Pay him in quail feed. Well, that's interesting. Oh, look who's here, the Daily Shaver. Hello there. Oh, hello, Shot. How are you? Yeah, thanks for saying welcome back, but I just took a little break. And it's not a grand reopening or anything. I just took some time off. I don't see why certain people out there were so, curious or interested or fascinated or wondering what I was doing. I just taking care of Morty. Pavel, as far as I can tell, your entire enterprise is no more than a solitary man with a messy apartment which may or may not contain a chicken. Yes, I know what that's from. Very good, Pavel. Well done, channel member. Thank you. That was the Kramerica episode, but we're not going to do Seinfeld talk, whatever. Believe me, this is not the show I had planned for doing today. I don't know if the YouTuber Adam the Woo, I saw that guy's channel a few times, yeah. Went past that diner in the photo before he died and what, yeah, he, I don't know his story at all, but I heard he passed away. I think, yeah. Jimmy, Morty is in the top 3 of YouTuber comment readers. He has the right inflection. Oh, well, thank you. All right. Literacy is refreshing in this space. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Well, listen, if you prefer, if you like functional illiterates, there are plenty of channels out there. If that's your thing, But literacy is important. Fluency, literacy, and good coffee. Again, Docs, I don't know what happened to Docs. He wasn't backstage more than a minute and a half. Then when I got to him, he disappeared. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Yes, he passed away in December. Really? Okay. Rufus, if it's any consolation, you're not the only one who's having technical difficulties. Well, okay. One thing I don't do on this channel, certainly maybe in the very beginning, I did a bit, as anybody would do, getting started, but I don't imitate the other YouTubers. And I've seen some shows recently where the amount of ripping off of Morty's dialogue and content, style, expressions, just amazing. Guy Gadwa. Morty, have you seen Iraq Veteran 8888 lately? No, I've watched his channel quite a bit in the past, but not in a while. He lost it all in a divorce. He looks way different now. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, I've watched his channel quite a bit, especially years ago when he had Barry, who was his co-host at the gun store, or the pawn shop gun store. And one of the videos I like from Iraq Veteran 8888 is he does a video on the Bursa 380. What do they call it? They make a lot of versions of the Thunder 380. This was called the Bursa Thunder Combat 380. It's has a green rubber grip and some differences from the regular Thunder. And he really loved shooting that thing. That was a fun video. I've had Bursa Thunder 380 Plus, but not anymore because it's been sold. But, yeah. I'll tell you what, when Barry passed away, what's that guy's name? I forgot the guy at Iraq Veteran 88, the name of his host. But when Barry passed away, he brought on a new co-host named Chad. These are some southern guys, some rural southern guys in Georgia. And this guy, Chad, freaks me out. He's got a real deliverance kind of stare, if you know what I mean. Eric, that's it. Thank you, Gigadwa. Yeah, Eric. So Eric got a new partner after Barry passed away. This guy, Chad. And I can't watch the show. I've only watched maybe 1 or 2 episodes because this guy, Chad, really freaks me out. He stares into that camera with like that deliverance squeal like a pig stare. And he's too rural, if you know what I mean, for me. I lived amongst those people for 9 years, by the way, when I was down south. And yeah, so I can't watch. I don't watch that channel anymore. Rufus, you're probably better off with the dollars than the I can't make it. Oh, let me look that up. Oh, then with the pew-pews. Well, it's painful to sell things that you want to keep, but yeah. But I still there's always hope in the future. I can replace those things, but I'm okay situation-wise. So he was a year younger than your mom when he died. Well, I guess he was a young guy. I mean, what was he, like 40 years old maybe? So I don't know. But I had a 2-hour show planned for today, and, well, try it next time. $51. Wow, okay. Hello, Spring. Can't you run your show in private mode first and watch on your phone to see if everything's working? Yeah, I certainly can. And last night I did a good run through to make sure everything was ready to go because I was using Chrome for this show today and seemed to all work. But yeah, well, this wasn't big planning. This was just doing a YouTube show. But you are correct. Boy, I just looked at the other channel there. The hate is amazing. Really sad, sick people. But I'm not going to get into that. Yeah. Some people just never change. Well, we'll do one last shot. We'll put up the invite link one last time. There it is. And so today's disappointments, the audio foul-ups, or the audio not locked in precisely how it should have been for a one for today's show, but I'll work that out. Doc's report appearing in the panel and then leaving. That was a shocker. And yeah. When did it go badly with Patrick? I thought you two had good chemistry. Well, you see, I'll talk about that on another show. But, you know, the show needs money, the show needs guests, right? Hate is great for e-begging. The show needs Ko-Fi. I have Ko-Fi. All that information's in the description section. PayPal, Super Chat, Cash App, Ko-Fi. Hello, Real Perry. Boy, you know, that Canadian guy, he's watching two shows at the same time. That's real dedication. But he misquoted me. I said I'll talk about that another time. Not the next show. I'll turn that off. Sad, sad. Okay. Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah, the microphone works. It was the other stuff I wanted to do. Exactly, Spring. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to wrap up the show. I'm going to have lunch and take care of business. Yeah, well, you're probably right, Gigadwa, but I don't know if it does anything. You know. Anyway, that's today's show. Going to wrap it up. Thank you all for checking out the diner today. I apologize for the technical foul up, and we'll try it again next time. Have a good afternoon. So long. Hey, I went in the kitchen, got another coffee, and I just came back. I haven't said anything for like 3 or 4 minutes, and there's 14 people watching. Boy, that's dedication. So I'll stay around, but I have nothing to say really. If anybody wants to come on the panel, then we can do that. Otherwise, I'm going to go get something to eat and just hang out listening to the music and looking at the view outside my window. Hey, Gigadwan. No, I went in the kitchen. I'm having lunch. I decided to just stick around, hang out. But I have nothing to talk about. But I noticed that there were 15 people still hanging around, so I thought, well, just keep the show going. Somebody might join the panel, or something exciting might happen. Who knows? But no, I'm not watching that other stuff. No, I'm having some potato chips. No, these are, the brand is called Boulder Canyon. They're really good. It's a very good brand of potato chips. Who's playing the piano? It's just a YouTube free music. I have no idea. Here's a good comment. I have no idea what that means. Gigadwa. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Boy, he's a very troubled guy, Very troubled. Very bitter, angry, resentful. And yet, yeah. Oh, another complaint about the music. Well, I'll tell you, everybody, I'm going to close out the show now for real. And thanks for checking out the show today. And again, sorry it didn't work out as I had planned, but I'll figure out the Chrome thing and try it again. It's a beautiful day here. I'm going to go out and take a bike ride. All right. So see you everybody next time. Bye.